ChatGPT is a tool that almost everyone has used at some point in their career or their work. I've used it a lot when I was in school. I also used it a little bit while I was in work as well. But now, ChatGPT just isn't really cutting it anymore. The outputs seem a little bit robotic, a little bit wooden. It's very clearly made by AI, thus the term AI slop. Plus, now there's all these concerns about ads and security and data privacy. It's no wonder now that there's this huge movement called Quit GPT, where people are trying to boycott OpenAI and ChatGPT. But you, dear viewer, you might be looking at all this and saying, but I've done so much work in ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows me very well and knows my workflows. It would take too much time and effort to actually switch to a different tool. But that's simply not true. And in this video, what I'm going to show you is how to switch from ChatGPT to Claude. So you can just pick up right where you started off from. As you can see by the length of this video, this is not a very long tutorial. This won't take you too long. You can finish this during the duration of this video. I encourage you to follow along. This will take you maybe 5-10 minutes most. Okay, so to begin, let's actually look at how we can start moving and migrating everything from ChatGPT to Claude. Claude in particular makes this super easy. So let's actually go to Claude first. So what I want you to do is actually go to this bottom left corner, click on your name, and then go to settings. And then if you go down to capabilities, the first option here is memory. And then you can see on the bottom, import memory from AI providers, which allows you to bring relevant context and data from another AI provider, such as ChatGPT, and then you can get the memory from the account. So we can click Start Import, and you can see that we have a prompt to copy and paste, as well as to put the results. So what I will do is I'll copy this. Now we can switch over to ChatGPT and then simply paste it. And you can see export all stored memories and any context you learned about me from past conversation. Now, before we run this, it is very important that we click on right-hand corner here. We need to click on our name. So click on the name and go to personalization. And what we want to make sure is that saved memories and chat history are both on. If these are not on, then it wouldn't matter if we put this prompt because it wouldn't be able to access any of the other chats. So we need to make sure that both of these are turned on so that we can actually extract them out. Okay, then I'll send this prompt. ChatGPT will do its thing, and it will generate instructions, identity, and career. So we can just copy this and then paste this to add to Claude's memory. So we have everything now here. So I can click Add to Memory and see it puts it into a nice, clean way to put it here. So it gives you work context, personal context, etc. And then other instructions as well. Okay, so with that, that's actually the bulk of the memory import. Everything else now is just going to be small, minute things that might actually help us just further personalize Claude and make it more nicer to use. So first off, in this general, we have this instructions for Claude. It looks a lot like ChatGPT custom instructions, if you're familiar with that. For reference, if you want to access that, again, we'll click on our name, go to personalization, and you can see that we have ChatGPT custom instructions right here. So you can simply copy and paste that into Claude and put that into instructions for Claude, and then just replace ChatGPT with Claude, and it will use those instructions just fine. Moving things from ChatGPT to Claude, hopefully this video shows you that it's really not that hard. In fact, it's very easy to do it to Claude or, in fact, to Gemini. And as the AI landscape is changing, we might have to change more often than we would care to admit. Maybe we might change away from Claude and go to Gemini or to DeepSeek or to some other new AI model, whatever the new fanciest thing is on the market. But hopefully this video is helpful. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.